Man, I love its devil dog arms. Now, I first came across devil dog arms when I was at the Iraq Veterans Shoot down in Georgia, and I shot nearly everything they had. Now, before we get into the reliability, let's run the numbers. This 3.5 incher weighs in at 2.1 pounds with an overall length of 7 3/8 inches. It has a black oxide finish and is available in 9mm and 45 ACP. And for this beefcake of a barrel, it's made of 4/16 stainless steel. It's match grade and heat treated, button rifled, and double stress relieved. It also has a match fit barrel bushing with a 1/16 left hand barrel twist. And for your all-American meat hooks, it has a 3-hole aluminum trigger that's adjustable between 3.5 to 4 pounds. And the slide, besides having beautiful lines, has deep cut front and rear serrations. Both the slide and frame are made of domestic steels, with the frame being a domestic investment cast steel that has been machined and heat treated out of 4140, and the slide being bar stock 4140 that has been machined and heat treated. And finally, it feeds from an 8-round Metgar magazine. Now, since January, this has been my winter carry gun. And since then, we have put about 500 rounds through this. We have with us today 125 rounds, which will bring the grand total to 625. And out of that, we had 2 slide drag issues, which I think it was me because of the way I ride the gun. I ride pretty high. That's what she said. But other than that, the gun has ran flawlessly. Now, the only thing I haven't really ran through it is self-defense ammo. We're gonna run these 160 grain Federal Premium Hydra Shock. So we'll see how it runs these low recoil Hydra Shocks. Oh yeah. So far, it's lived up to his name, low recoil. It's hella different. All right. Well, let's look at the casing here. Oh, that casing looks like it'd be in good shape. Good primer hits and one of the blazer rounds. You know, it seems to feed reliably. All right, now as far as reliability goes, like I said, 500 plus rounds, and I haven't cleaned this thing. I haven't done anything to it. Devil Dog sent it to me. I slapped some rounds in it, took it out, shot it, and I've been carrying it like that ever since. So it's been pretty good, being that it already had a bunch of rounds ran through it before I got it. All right, I say we're ready to test some accuracy. Cut the bottom of that bad boy right off. Check that out. All right, let's let's get to some group work. As you can see behind me, we have a bullseye set up, brought to you courtesy of the folks at Optics Planet. Now we're going to do a free-handed grouping test. Normally I'd do this from a bench rest, but in all my wisdom, I forgot it. We're going to start with a 230 grain Blazer brass. Nice, let's check this out. That's not bad, man. That one, he was a flyer. That was on me. I squeezed it off a little too fast, but I stacked every round right here in about a 1-inch circle. So, awesome. Now, let's move on to the next round. All right. Now, let's go with the Remington UMC 230 grain. Nice. It looks about like the same results. All in this inch square here. Another flyer. We're gonna go ahead and say that was me. All right, now we're gonna move on to the Hypershock. Let's do it. Very, very nice. Awesome. Well, I think since it did a pretty good job grouping. Say, do you golf? I'm something of a golfer myself. Right here we have a par 3. And for the club, we're going to be using a 45 iron. That's a 230 grain head. Let's see if we can knock this par 3 out of the park. Nice! Knocked it past the fence line. Anybody see where that one went? One more. Nice! I have a long and soft noodle. Golf ball tied to a string. We're going to see if we can hit this bad boy swinging. Cool. Golf balls are so weird. Awesome. 100 yards from this point right here. All right. So I just hit my camera. I couldn't tell. Oh, 100 yards, 2 shots. All right, let's try something a little crazy. Oh, hit it upside down. Boy, I really don't think accuracy is an issue with this thing. I fell in love with this gun over the time I've owned it. Not only is it an all-American made 1911, it absolutely looks like you're ready to go on a Viking raid with this bad boy. This is not even the tactical model, but look how tactical this makes me feel. Look. Not tactical, completely tactical. Not tactical, completely tactical. That's right. Get yourself one of these Devil Dog Arms DD 350 and you, like me, can be tactical. No earmuff. Ow. Now I have 3 in here, 1 in the chamber, left from the 100-yard shoot. Now, you love these G10 grips as much as I do. I know you do. But how do they work? Let's try some nice wet hands and see how the G10s work. All right. All 4 rounds. Okay. So they work pretty good when it's wet. So the G10 grips work pretty good when your hands are all wet. But what if they're really muddy, like my hands are now? Let's see how these G10 grips work now. All right. Ew. Feels awful. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Okay. What do I think of the Devil Dog Arms 1911? It is a blast of a gun to shoot. Now, I'm not getting paid to say any of this. There's no incentive in it for me. I don't even get to keep the gun. I got to send the gun back. Hopefully I don't send it back muddy like that and Devil Dog Arms writes me off forever. But this gun, so far, I love it. Now, would I own one of these? Absolutely. They just came out with a 10mm and I'd really love to get my hands on it. But they also had the 3.5 and 9mm. And like I said earlier, this has been my winter carry gun, and we have shot now 625 rounds to this bad boy. And we've only had a few slide drags, which I think is my fault because I hold really high on this. And when I compensate, I put my hand down too low and I hit the magazine release and it makes it lock up mid-shoot. But that's all on me, it's not the gun. The 1911 was designed for my style of grip. But let me know in the comments below what you think about the Devil Dog Arms 1911. I tell you what, I bet you didn't know you can do so much with 3.5 inches. That's going to do it for this video. I will catch you in the next one. Stay safe and stay free, America.
Full beard manly.